In a remote African village in Tanzania, cradled between rolling hills and verdant valleys, lived a young boy named Mbuana. He was an orphan, having lost his mother during his birth and his father to a violent thunderstorm that rumbled through the land with an air of accusation. Whispers of an ancestral sacrilege echoed through the village, claiming that Mbuana's father had neglected to dedicate him to the goddess of fertility, bringing misfortune upon their heads. Mbuana's life was defined by solitude and hardship. He shared a humble hearth with his wise and weathered grandmother, Gogo Nia. Together, they eked out a simple existence, relying on Mbuana's skills as a gifted hunter and skilled weaver to put food on their table and warmth in their hearth. As Mbuana grew, so did the rumors of his family's plight, and the villagers cast wary glances his way, their superstitions fueling their mistrust. But Mbuana's heart remained steadfast and kind, a testament to the love instilled by his grandmother. One day, as the sun painted the sky with hues of gold and amber, an ominous shadow fell upon the village. The beloved princess, known for her gentle spirit and radiant beauty, had been taken from them by the clutches of an evil and jealous queen. The sister of the queen, who had been jealous of her sister's marriage to the king and had waited for the perfect opportunity to hurt her sister by inflicting a strange sleeping death ailment on the young princess just at her prime of life through the use of some dark sorcery that had now consumed her soul. The air was heavy with grief and anger, and the villagers turned their eyes to the sky, wondering if the storms were a manifestation of the village's turmoil. So many men had come to help find the cure to her lifeless sleep, but the solution lay in the evil forest. If any of them could succeed in passing the 3 tests by the witch shame, then they would be able to come back with the fabled flower of life that held the only cure to the princess' lifeless ailment. So many had failed and died in the evil forest. Amidst the heartache, Mbuana felt a call deep within his soul. His grandmother encouraged him to go and save the princess. With a determined spark in his eyes, he stood before the village council, offering to embark on a perilous quest. He had heard whispers of a legendary flower that grew only within the heart of the dreaded evil forest, a flower said to possess the power to restore life itself. Ignoring the protest of the villagers, who spoke of the dangers lurking within the forest shadows, Mbuana prepared for his journey. Gogo Nia adorned him with a necklace of woven grass and whispered blessings, her eyes filled with a mixture of concern and pride. With a heart heavy with purpose, Mbuana entered the evil forest. The air was thick with mystery, and every rustling leaf seemed to carry secrets. But Mbuana pressed forward, his determination a beacon that pierced through the darkness. Days turned into nights, and Mbuana's path was marked by trials that tested his courage, eerie sounds, shifting shadows, and the whisper of the wind that seemed to carry the memories of those who had come before. Yet Mbuana pressed on, his steps guided by the strength of his purpose and the love he held for his village. Finally, deep within the heart of the forest, Mbuana discovered the fabled flower. Its petals shimmered like the stars, casting a soft glow that danced across the forest floor. He plucked the flower with reverence, feeling its energy resonate through his very being. With the enchanted flower held tightly in his grasp, Mbuana retraced his steps through the forest, facing the same trials with a newfound determination, fueled by his mission to save the princess and redeem his family's name. Returning to the village, Mbuana presented the flower to the village healers. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm embrace over the land, the flower's magic began to work. The princess's chest rose and fell, color returning to her cheeks. The village erupted in joy, their hopes rekindled. Mbuana's bravery and selflessness did not go unnoticed. The king, his eyes filled with gratitude, summoned Mbuana to his court. The village watched in awe as the king spoke, his voice a melody of admiration and respect. Mbuana, your courage and love have saved our princess and restored hope to our land. As a token of my gratitude, I bestow upon you the highest of honors. And so, in a grand celebration that echoed through the hills and valleys, Mbuana stood before the village and the royal court, his heart pounding with a mixture of disbelief and pride. The princess, now vibrant and alive, stood beside him. The king's voice carried through the air, announcing that Mbuana would be united with the princess in marriage, and together, they would rule the kingdom with wisdom, compassion, and a newfound unity that transcended their past. As the village rejoiced, Gogo Nia's eyes glistened with tears of joy. Mbuana, once a lonely orphan, had become the beacon of light that guided the village through its darkest hour. And as he stood beside his beloved princess, ready to embark on a new chapter of his life, the storms that once haunted the land seemed to fade into memory, replaced by a future that glowed with the promise of hope, love, and redemption.